Maximus Analysis here for October 5th, 2016, and we see we still have sideways movement. As weird as it, well, not as weird as it is, but everything seems like a rip when you're in chop, right? Like today it was like, oh, epic move, you know, today from 2144 to 2157, they're killing it. Really? So again, we just still have the compression that we've talked about. There. Still compressing, and again, you know, we look at the overall trend, and there isn't one. So I had a very good meeting with a great friend of mine, and he was just he was annoyed with his trading. And, you know, again, and what I wanted to let everybody know, especially those new to trading, is that sometimes there's a point where you got to get to hurry up and wait, because the action is so choppy that once you get a move up, you know, you could ride it or chase it, but there's only one move for the day. So let's go to a 15-minute, you know, again, it's just more educational, but this seems like, oh, just why didn't you just buy here? But this is choppy. These dojis mean indecision. One move up, if you went long, guess what? You probably went short here, or you've probably covered, and they just keep running up, getting to the breakout level here from the guys that love the breakouts, and flushed it and cleared all the stops out, going back to 2 or 115. Meaning it's choppy day. If it feels choppy, go to a higher time frame. Then you see that it was just barely one move, and it was really sideways. So you wouldn't feel bad about missing that. Go to another higher time frame, 60-minute. Now you say, I didn't really miss anything except for probably missing the short here. It's the only thing I missed for the day, because this came at 7. And again, of course, someone would say that, oh, I would have caught this move. But then you could always say, I would have to be in front of the market by 6, 5. Just be easy and be kind to yourself, and understand that maybe, you know, during this, because again, this is sideways movement going back weeks. This flush down happened at the beginning of February. Beginning of September 8th, flush, and we're in October now, about a month away, and they have not done anything in regards to significant price movement. Day trader's dream is trending. Chop is not a day trader's dream. Chop is actually a day trader's nightmare, because a lot of your stops will get ran, because stops are so easy to get, especially when you're talking about a 5-minute. Look how choppy this is. Yeah, it seems easy. Everything in hindsight seems easy, but trading is the easiest thing, actually, hindsight. But let's go back to the higher time frame so that we can really delve down to this thing. Again, the line in the sand is 21.39 and a half, 21.34 for the ES. NQ, daily time frame, still choppy sideways. All right, choppy. Let's go to the weekly. Add time versus take away time. We are currently in very low volume, which again is fine, because we're on the weekly, and we're going into Thursday, Friday. So again, it's still weak volume, but it's still an open candle. Indecision. Doji's telling you this week we haven't done anything. We shook a lot. We didn't do anything. Just hear me out. Excuse me. Same thing with this weekly chart for the Dow futures. Let's go to a daily chart. This is what's this? This is chop. This is a 300-point swing from here to the midpoint of this chop range, which we've been watching for years. Okay, since 2015 we've been watching this. Okay, and it's going choppy. Again, they go above, and finally go above, and want to use this as support. Is it going to hold? Not sure. Don't think so. My bias is to the downside, because we go up again. Let's take that noise away. Weekly. Okay, we see that we still have a down move. That September's still in line, and we got 4 weeks with no volume, so we're just getting dead cat bounce for now. They are fragile levels, and we'll continue to watch. CL continues up. Missed that long. I did miss the long. Reason why I caught this long, missed this one right here, the break above 46.47. And again, it is what it is, but will not chase the trade. And please understand that I want to put reality for this channel. Reality is you're not going to get every trade. It might seem like everybody on Twitter is. They're not. Little secret. So we'll continue to watch that. Gold is actually setting up for a pretty good long here. So look at the daily. Flush down, doji candle. See what happens when it gets above this the higher here. You have such defined risk right here. You have about 153 ticks, of risk. Again, you look at the risk and wait for a break if you want. Wait for a break in the candle. Don't know if this last bar was capitulation. Look how much volume was on today's volume, today's action. Look how little price. So volume sometimes could say, all right, are they in or not? Again, you see high volume here, and you see high volume here. That was actually the end. You see high volume here. Didn't really do anything. Flush back, but this, in chop. But again, looking at the ETF for it, let's look at gold. GLD. Okay. You got the 200-day moving average above. Maybe you wait now, or you say, okay, because if you average in or you start with a starter position, but this could bump up. Let's look at that. Look at GDX. Oops, not FDX, FedEx, GDX. GDX is right at its 200-day moving average with a hammer formation after huge volumes. So are they out of gas? Now they're talking bearish about gold. Bet you it goes up. So we'll continue to watch here. You can see that TLT is still heading down. The dollar, again, is still popping up. So we'll see how this one closes. And you can see that, we see some volume here, but the candlestick is still open. Again, this is choppy. I would even go to a monthly for this because of how choppy it's been. But again, I know people don't want to look at the monthly, but I think you should. It's not that crowded, quite honestly. So again, you have this huge move and then a sideways consolidation, still holding these monthly lows. Yeah, people do use the monthly. Trust me, it's a good slow time frame. Again, you're not going to take trades off of it, but it's good to know where the last or previous months are. We had a little bounce again with not that much of a bounce with the British pound. Let's go to the daily, and again you see another indecision candle. The least thing I would do is wait. Again, unless you're willing to average in, it could pull down more. I'll just wait for a break of the previous day's high. Again, it's not a crowded trade. At least to maybe the $1.29 area. But again, we'll continue to watch from here. We'll see what they do overnight with the ES. Look at that action. Again, daily, weekly. Let's take this off because it's really not that relevant right now. Okay, doji, another doji, midweek. Let's watch it. Don't let the lack of volume or lack of movement, true movement, not volatility. Volatility just means they're going crazy. Just think of them like somebody screaming like, I'm going crazy, running up and down, ain't going nowhere. So again, if you have the newsletter, please let me know. If you don't, I'm sending it out. I'm probably going to post it out today as well on some of my social media so you guys have access to it. Take care and see you in the morning.